Hola guys, so the grandson right now, let's not talk about that. I'm doing your makeup and I'm talking slow. I don't know why, but your palette. So you're gonna take a brush. You're gonna dip it into bare to wear. Dust off a little excess. And then you're gonna use that all over your lid as a primer right here. Right here, look at that right here. Once you're satisfied with the result, you're gonna get another brush. I have this one, but you can use whatever you want. Next, you're gonna grab this one right here. You're gonna grab Moody. Really pack it on there. Like I said, always dust up extra. And just be careful. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it like a liner. So you're gonna follow your crease right here, look. You're gonna place all over it right here. Look at that right here. Now you may think you look crazy, but that's okay. I am so sorry, I forgot to tell you a step. Before you even start dry makeup, grab a piece of tape. It can be washi tape, painter's tape, don't use duct tape though. And following your natural eyelid from where your bottom of your lash line is, go all the way inward up, oh my gosh, and place it there. This is gonna give you the natural wings that we are trying to achieve. So, when you're grabbing your brown, I like to use like this little thinner brush. You're gonna grab that brown again, really pack it on there. And this is gonna help you draw that cat eye that we are going for. So right here, you're just gonna go, and then right here, start dusting it on. So you may realize, girl, that is way too much. Girl, calm down, we're gonna blend it out in a sec. So it may look harsh, but calm down. Grab the same brush, really have it in there. And with this, since mine is very fluffy, I'm able to blend it out a little. So you should currently have like this. And if you want, you can always grab more and just have it there. But the thing is, you have a brown eye. Does that make sense? After that, I have this little angled brush. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip it into the cocoa. And this, what it's gonna do is gonna add warmth to this really like harsh brown that you have on your lid. Now it does have a big glitter, but it's okay. So here we're just gonna place it here in a crease right here. And we're just gonna blend it out right there. You see that little warmth, redness being created? That's what we want. And then if you want, just start connecting it to the brown liner right here. I may look crazy right now, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. Any mistakes, guys, remember it's just powder. You can just wipe it off or see, gone. Perfect. Oh my gosh. We're gonna blend. After that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab, I have this brush, and yours should be more denser, because now what you're gonna do is you're going to grab Lap of Lux, and now we're gonna add our glitter to our eyelid. So really pack it on there, because guys, remind you, this is your glitter, so you have to make sure it shines. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pack it onto your lid right here, starting from the inner corner. Don't fully take it out here, just make sure it stays here like this. Very stay in this area, don't move out of it. Very these vibes. So just place it on there, grab more if you need to. Remember, dust off the excess. And just place. Before we continue, I like to grab a nice long fluffy brush and just start blending what you currently have. Even if it's not much, just blend it out. Last thing you need is trying to blend out a bunch of harsh lines, and then you're screwed. So blend. You should have like a nice light dark eye right here. Perfect. If you're realizing that it's a bit too dark, you can always retrace your steps and go back to the cocoa and just add that warmth. Does that make sense? So you can always just go add that little warmth to your crease, just to make sure it's not too sharp, not too brown. And then remember, always blend, always blend. You never want to have sharp lines. And if you realize that you lost some glitter, it's okay. Just like I said, go back to your steps and just retrace your steps. Does that make sense? So once we have all of this done, I like to grab another little dance brush. It's really tiny. And what you're going to do is now we're going to do our brow highlight right here, which you're going to use Wink Wink right here, this little champagne over here. Just a little, just grab a little. And what you're going to do now is now you're going to place it right here under your arch of your brow to really accentuate that brow. Does that make sense? Like this, look, pack, 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 pack. All the way following your natural brow line. If you want, you can bring it out just a little, but not too much. After that, you can always grab your big brush, wipe off the excess, and just tap it on in. Does that make sense? After that, you're gonna grab, well, I had my brush. I don't know where it is. Oh. I think it's in here, guys. Give me a sec. Hold up. Okay, well, it's not in here. Great, guys. Hold up. Give me a sec. I'll say here. You're gonna grab a little tiny brush. It has to be like this tiny, or a Q-tip even works the same. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab Put On Hers, this little gold shimmer shade right here. You're gonna really pack it on in there because now what we're gonna do is your inner corner highlight. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go really up close. And you're gonna place it right here. So look, so where my inner corner is, do it with your eyes open. It's the best thing ever. You're gonna place, closing your eyes just a little to really get into that inner corner, and then working your way down here. And if you want to, you can also bring some and put on the outer corner of your eye, just because, guys, remember we did a harsh line here. Last thing we need is having a harsh line. If you want, you are free to connect the two. Just know you're gonna look crazy like this. That makes sense. But if you are gonna connect, make sure it's just a little, not too much. So you can see now that there's like little to no harsh line right here. Grabbing the same brush, adding a line, blending it, making sure there's no harsh lines anywhere. And then, I don't know if you can see the shimmer, can you? No, okay. So if that happens, start mixing both shimmers. Start mixing Lap on Luxe and Put On Hers. Just start mixing the two, or even grab your finger. Works the same way, and just place it on your lid to really bring that shimmer. Does that make sense? Just start placing it where you want the glitter to go. Does that make sense? Look at this right now. Oh, look at that nice little shimmer, see? And if you realize you put too much, there's always such thing as a blender brush. Just dust off the excess, blend it, making sure it looks seamless, always working our way up because we have a line right here. Remember this. And then that is basically your eye look. I right now don't have a lot of warmth that I'm trying to go for, so I'm going back, getting the cocoa and just really blending it into my crease. I'm bringing it up just a little so we can see the nice little exaggeration, making sure I'm blending here, creating a nice line. So just blend, 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 blend away, just so I don't get crazy. And then once you're satisfied with your look, if you do realize, if you go to look up close, look at this. Do you see how it's kind of uneven? It's not fully following the full circle of my eye. What you can always do is grab a little brush. Get water, setting spray, priming spray. Really soak that brush through. Makeup remover works too. Get a wipe. Just to get a more precise look. What you're gonna do is now you're just gonna go over and clean up your mistakes. Like clean up the edges. That makes sense. Look at this right now. I'm fixing my eye look. Fixing, making sure it goes fully into the circle. Does that make sense? And look how it just disappears. See? So now that we see how it's more even, it doesn't work. Just grab your finger and fix it and look. Do we see the difference? Yes. Add a bit more. Blend away. And then once you're done, what you're gonna do is, FYI, you're supposed to do this before you do your base or anything else. Dame la cara, ma. Dame la cara. Oh, What you're gonna do is grab your mascara, start applying your mascara. Start grabbing your mascara and just just make sure, guys, remember, you're supposed to do your mascara prior to you doing your lashes. Does that make sense? Because your lashes needs something to grab onto. So once you have that on, I would say curl them before, but basically you should come up with this result. Tear away the tape. As you can see, look at this harsh line right here. As much as y'all may like it, I don't. So what I'm gonna do is get my same brush and blend it out. Really aiming to go like this instead of more chiquito chamaco. Doesn't work, just grab your finger, run it through, extends and unleashes the line. Does that make sense? But in the end goal, we have something like this. Like I said, if you feel like it's not enough, just go back to your steps and add whatever you think you're missing. Now that's just for your eyes, and then you do the rest of your base. When it comes to highlighter, I prefer that you get, don't mind that background. I prefer that you get a gold highlighter because since it is very brown, and you guys have seen the uniform. So I really do prefer this here, that if you guys can get a gold highlighter, and if you don't have one, I'm always here for y'all's assistance, and I can always give you a gold highlighter. So for now, I'm going to use, actually, let's just say you don't have a gold highlighter. Get the palette. You're gonna put on hers again, very lightly, very lightly. You can even use your fingers too. I'm just gonna use a fan brush, very lightly, dust them on. And right here, I like to tilt downwards to really see the highlight, my natural highlight. And I'm just gonna start brushing away, adding that little highlight. Does that make sense? You can always add more, always add less. It's up to you. It's if you're going to do a highlight. There it is. I would use that. And then one last thing before I go, your lips. Now I already did put primer. I put lip balm. Now your lips. This year we are going to be more flexible because originally I was gonna make y'all get this liquid lipstick. The thing is, it is way too nude and I don't like it. Now, preferably if you can get like a little like nice rosy nude, like just like a nude or something that you think is natural for you, it's perfect. I will say a little brown lip liner would be preferred. So very thin, guys, very thin, very like brown nude lips. The thing is, so okay, before I continue, if you don't have any lips, I did get this little lip brown tint. So if you guys ever need it, borrow it. Looks how it would look. Oh my god. So if you do want this, I have it, but for my style, it is not my style at all. So I'm going to gladly take this off. But if you just want a little color, it's up to you. But I will say you need to have color on your lips. So it's either this little brown tint I have, or whatever nude you have. You can just borrow it from people. Not that hard. Now, if you are planning, oh my gosh, sorry. If you are planning to do a red look, I don't want to see bright red lipstick. I don't want to come in and see a girl with, say for example, this on her lips. I do not want to see a girl with this on her lips, because red lipstick is very, very obvious to spot even from a mile away. And the thing is, we don't want you to be spotlighted out. We want all of us to be very muted and together. So if you are going to do, a red look, you can do my lip tutorial, which I am probably gonna do. So this is why I'm saying if you are gonna do a red, I'm making the exception because I'm gonna do it. What I do, this is optional. So if you made it to this far, nude lip, this is your eyeshadow. Follow, practice, it's gonna get better. And yeah, thanks. Now, if you are gonna do a red lip, line your lips I do it quick. Now, that's it. With this lip liner, don't overdo it, because once you add what I'm going to continue with, it would look like this red. And we're not going for 4th of July red. We're going for very Clinique Black Honey red. So next up I have is my CoverGirl Clean Lip Balm. Is Clean Fresh Lip Balm. It's in the shade Bliss You Berry. So it is like a Black Honey dupe. And you guys have seen me put on this lip combo, so come down. So look, what I do is just put it on my lips, build it up a little, and then after that, mix my lips. So then you have this nice little muted red. After that, I get my custom lip gloss. It's just a clear lip gloss with this in it, okay? After that, just add, and bam. That's the lip combo I would probably wear, and this is the only red that I would pass. So you're either gonna get a brown, a nude, or this muted red. That makes sense? Like I said, do not come with this bright red or any other color. But yeah, this is your eye look, this is your lips if you want. And if you guys have any questions, we are here. I'm here, Kiki's here, Nala's here. We are here to help y'all, and thanks.